We're now at that midweek point, and this is the favorite part of the week for every athlete because you can now see the light at the end of the tunnel. So today's focus is going to be on getting you ready for blocking and tackling. Yes, everything we've done to this point has gotten you ready for blocking and tackling, but now you should start to feel the fruits of your labor because we're going to show you now in your squat how much stronger you've gotten, and in your jumping, how you've become more explosive. So now, let's get to work and get ready to play some football.
In the barbell back squat, what we're doing here is just allowing load to be applied to us from behind as we're getting into a hinge position and getting out of it. As you can see, there is extension through load. This is what's happening when we're talking about blocking and we're talking about tackling. So make sure you're maintaining a good core, get into a good hinge position, and really control the movement on the way down and on the way up. In the squat jumps, there are two elements happening here. We're delivering force against the ground, but we're also absorbing force against the ground. When we think about football, we think about tackling and blocking, there is a driving element where you're jumping, but there's also an absorbing element where you're actually tacking or you're actually making contact in the block. The key is the posture. As he descends down and as he ascends up, that's what we're focusing on. That's how you become a better tackler and a better blocker. In the single leg squat, notice the setup first. We have one foot up on the box, the hips are square, and the core is ready to go. We're actually allowing this knee to really get in this descension where we're getting a nice stretch in this hip. How does this connect to the game? Well, we're nowadays on 2 feet. Sometimes we're on 1, and we have to understand how it feels to be able to absorb force and deliver force. And this single leg squat is doing just that. Make sure you control the movement on your way down and on your way up. In the med ball hard taps, all we're doing is trying to maintain our hinge athletic position no matter what our partner is doing when slapping the ball. If he's coming from the right, coming from the left, resist it and don't allow yourself to get taken out of that stance. That's what it feels like in tackling and blocking. It doesn't always happen in one plane. It happens in many different planes of movement, so make sure you're being able to maintain that position. That wraps up our last movement for today. When preparing for blocking and tackling, these movements will get you ready for what you need to do.